So Dan Bardell was too ill to make the trip up this morning, so I've attempted to do fan cams on my own today. Lucky me. Aston Villa 0, Swansea City 3. Talk to me about today's game. What do you make of it?
Flat, uninspiring. I think the effort was there, but just not in the right places. Swansea wanted it more than us. They were more organised. You can see a pattern of play. I think there's too many changes by us today, especially in the back four. What we were trying just wasn't coming off.
What were we trying? What were we trying to do today?
I think we was trying to get Hogan into the game. We was playing down the wings, or trying to, and Swansea saw it, broke it up, and just knew what we were going to try and play. I think we were just trying to feed Hogan in at every opportunity. You noticed during the half went on, O'Hare and El Ghazi sort of twinned up on the left hand side. And it just wasn't coming off for whatever reason. I just think it was a bit like a reserve game, like a friendly, like we was trying something and it just wasn't happening today.
To be honest, mate, I think it was utterly awful. I think we started well in the very first minute. We had a really good move that resulted in a chance that went wide. Then Hogan had a couple of really good chances, but the truth is, especially in the first half, absolutely awful. Atmosphere was flat, players were flat, everything was awful.
I do think we need to change formation sometimes. I think.
To what?
I think maybe like a Codger and Hogan up front, especially if they say Tammy's going to go, but I'm not 100% certain whether he's going to go. I don't know.
It's pretty pedestrian for a pace of a game start to finish. I think there'll be more things for Smith to take out of that than the actual result says. I mean, the wheeling experiment has now got to stop. Lansbury came on for 30 minutes and did absolutely fantastic when he come on. The midfield looked, in the middle, it looked fine. He's pinging balls around sort of FIFA style, and he did well. But other than that, Hutton's not a centre back. Taylor was rusty. Hogan, he's not played. He's not going to be up for it. And with the loss of height now up top, with Abraham seemingly be off to the Wolves, we've got to start playing ball to feet and through the middle, and not having Jack with us causes us a huge problem.
The midfield looked very disjointed again, as it did last week. For me, Lansbury probably should have started because, Glenn Whelan looked very, very tired. He's played a lot of games this season. It needed a change in that midfield. And personally, I think Lansbury probably should have started for me.
I think we didn't deserve to go 3-0 down. I think we should have scored at least one or two, and they've just got the better of us. And it's football. Nothing you can do about it, really.
I don't like how the style of play we're playing at the minute. It's just.
What do you think of Scott Hogan's performance up front?
Scott Hogan, he did absolutely nothing. He played terrible today, and I was happy to see him go off, really.
That wasn't that wasn't the reserve side, that wasn't on the 21 side, that was actually players. Many of them, I think 5 or 6 of them might actually be in the team for Wigan. If they're playing like that, I don't know what's going on with this team, because it just looks an absolute shambles. I mean, that first half, that's our worst performance of the season by a mile. That first half, absolute disgrace.
We left the pressing too late. I think the last 20 minutes, we were amazing. You could say, the last 20 minutes we kept pushing, but we had no end product, you could say. But we weren't good enough. That's all. We clearly were not good enough. Swansea, they're not really a good team. They're not a Leeds, they're not West Brom, that they're going to be up there, but we got dominated today.
If that was the way of saying that we need to be promoted, then okay.
We're happy.
But why such a poor performance when we're 3-0 down at home? We haven't done that in the league all year. We haven't been 3-0 down in the league all year. So unless we get promoted this year, that was a poor choice.
Basically, what we're saying is, we've given away a streak to Swansea ever in the FA Cup, thrown it away. We better at least make the playoffs.
But because of the run we've had, we've been poor, haven't we, up to it, and it probably is better rest people. I think maybe McGinn should have been rested as well.
Yeah, I agree.
Because I think Lansbury probably should have started. Bjarnason, I don't know. Was he on the bench, Bjarnason? Yeah, I think maybe a Lansbury, Bjarnason probably should have started, and then maybe bring McGinn on, let him rest a bit. He looks knackered, and he like.
Adoma for Codger felt like the right change for me, and O'Hare was the one that was pressing and doing the running, and we lost a bit of that intensity when he came off, I thought.
No, I agree. I mean, it's the first substitution Smith's made that I actually questioned, and you heard the ground when he did come off. The only thing I'd criticise Hare for, at times he was a bit quick to get rid of the ball. I think if he'd actually ball to feet and stick and run like I've seen him do for the under-23s. But again, that's a bit of nerves for the first game, but he did really well, no denying that, and it was a very, very strange sub, unless he's thinking of playing him on Saturday against Wigan, so he was just giving him an hour's game as a run out. I don't know, but it was a strange one, yeah.
Today the game wasn't for him, was it? None of the players really turned up today, so you probably didn't see the best of him. But he's definitely got potential. You can see he's young, he's fresh, he's hungry, he wants to get forward, and I feel that he had a good game. But it didn't bring the best out in him.
I was shocked when I seen the starting line, when I seen Whelan in there. I was like, seriously? Whelan? And then you got Beyonce and you got Lansbury on the bench. Come on.
One person I would like to see play, and that's Dominic Reaven. Just give him a chance. Don't play Hutton at centre back. He's a right back. Give Dominic a chance. That's all I'm saying.
The rebuild starts now. He's got a lot to change, a lot to do. There's a lot of players that have got to go. There's got to be some fresh legs brought in. The defence is too old. The midfield's too old. There's nothing going through the middle. Lansbury made a difference. O'Hare made a difference. El Ghazi was great until he got anywhere near a final ball. But failing that, out of the cup, as I would say, let's focus on the league, no?
People, just credit the cup, but it is a good thing to be in. It brings confidence. It shows the youth players can come in and show their abilities. But today we didn't see it.
What needs to be taken from this is that we aren't invincible, and that we will lose games. We just need to find a way to stop losing 3-0 and win 3-0.
He's going to learn a hell of a lot from this game today. He's going to see the likes of Lansbury come on, who we've changed to a 4-4-2 for a start, which is the first time I've seen Smith do that. Could we go 4-4-2 in the future? It's there. We've seen it today. We haven't got results, we haven't got anything out of the game, but we've seen a few little seedlings, I think, out of that as a positive.
Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please leave a like on the video and subscribe to the Villa View. We really appreciate all your support. Thanks to everyone who came to speak to me. It's a bitterly cold night. It's a horrible game and everyone seems to have gone home, and to be honest, I can't wait for me to get home myself, actually. There are a couple of other videos on the channel that are worth a watch. The latest podcast was very enjoyable. Some good moments in there despite being in the St Andrews booth. And me and Dan shot a year in review to look back at 2018, some of the highs and some of the lows as well. So the links to those videos will be at the end of this video. Leave your comments down below. Thank you for watching, and as always, up the Villa.
If you enjoyed that video, why not watch another? Click the video choices on screen now to go and watch them in full. Be sure to subscribe to the channel by clicking our logo there on the left. Easy peasy.